Hey everybody, this is CJ,
And I'm Rain.
and we're embracing paradise. And today we're bringing you another video of the major differences we see between being here in DR for going on 2 months and the US, where we spent most of our lives there. I spent all my life there. You spent,
Most of my life there.
yeah. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, we've been here for 2 months. We've kind of had some experiences here, good, bad, but yeah. So I think the first one would be definitely the friendliness of the people, and that's down to the locals, down to other expats. It just the vibe here is different. People are always willing to help you. It doesn't matter if they know you or not. We've experienced two flats here before. Pulled into a gas station and two different gentlemen helped us each time. Didn't ask for money. They just, out of the kindness of their heart, just helped us. We met an expat buddy here from Miami. We didn't have internet. He had Starlink. He came over to the house, hooked it up for us, just so we had internet. We can work. I mean, um, even our first day here with Jay, who we always mention. Our dogs were late. We hung out in Santo Domingo all day with him. Went out to the mall. Went to he was nice enough to invite us to his house to meet his family, friends. We had drinks, cigars, just hung out. Just really good people. And to me, in my opinion, it's just you know everybody's nice here.
Mm.
You can go walking, someone's gonna say hello to you, um, wave at you, smile. Where back in the States, it's just everybody's mentality is just like go, go, go.
I think what you can say here there is that there's more of a community mentality
Yeah,
here, where in the States it's more about me and what can I get out of my day or what can I get out of you. Where here it doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Everybody help everybody.
Yeah.
hmm I definitely agree. And then the second one would be what like the you don't see. I mean, back in the States, you see a lot of people on the corners, just unfortunately begging for money. It all shapes, sizes, colors. Hard times for everybody, and you just see them on the corner, and it's just they're holding a sign, just begging for money, and it's sad to see. But here, you have people that are, in my opinion, I'll just say it, hustling for money. You pull up to a red light, and it's a kid out there wanting to wash your window just for money.
Selling you
Selling
lollipops,
you lollipops,
flowers, fruit.
flowers, yeah, anything you can think of. Any way that they can think of to try to make money. Honestly, is what they're doing. They have some guys walk out there with like little plastic fish tanks with goldfish in it. They're trying to sell you phone chargers, cell phone mounts, whatever they can make some an honest living with. They're out there, so that's I respect that. They're just not out there with their hand held out. Some people just have to do that, but here it's like they all have the working mentality.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm. What anything number three?
For number three, I guess what I would say is just the lifestyle and kind of the peace that you get here.
As you can see in the
So
background, we're hanging out at our local community center thing.
area,
Yeah.
yeah, whatever it's called, and we'll have another video just to kind of do a walkthrough of it
Yep.
by the end of this week. But like for example, here there's been days where it's you know 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, and either we just haven't had dinner because we've been running around busy, or we had dinner really early and we just want a snack and we'll drive out somewhere and go get somewhere to eat and feel safe and feel comfortable to just do
Yeah.
whatever, and everyone else is just in the same mentality of, hey, I just want to get done what I want to get
hmm
done. I don't care what you're doing. Like, it is what it
Yeah,
is.
I mean, we've gotten phone calls from some of our friends like, "Hey, let's go to dinner." It's like 9:30, 10 o'clock on a Tuesday, and we're like, okay, whatever." Back in the States, it was like, "Nope, we got to get ready for work," and you know, all that
I mean, don't
nonsense.
be fooled. We still have to get ready for work in the
Right.
morning,
But
but
it just feels different though.
yeah,
It's like your life is slowed down and you're enjoying, enjoying everything.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, and it's even, you know, it, like I said, it could be dinner, or we did an excursion the other day on the 4th of July with another couple and their daughter that we met here. That's from the States. It's just vibing with people and just having a good time, and that's what it seems like everybody is doing here. And then number four, housing costs, and I'll let you touch on that.
So we looked at a lot of houses and a lot of places, and we looked at a lot. Let's
Yeah.
just go with that. And for example, you can get if you want a small apartment, like if it's just you and your partner, or maybe just you can get an apartment for $500. I
It's
mean,
like in a non-touristy.
or like on the outskirts of a
Yeah.
tourist
Mhm.
area, or not anything that's going to be um, like super over the top. You can get something like that. I mean, if you want more modern, more amenities, obviously the more modern, the more amenities, the more you're going to pay.
Mhm.
Or we've seen villas for 1100, 1200. They're very
Yeah.
small homes, also not very modern with not a lot of amenities, but
Mhm.
you
It's
can
still
still,
reasonable.
yeah, you can still get something for a reasonable
Mhm.
price. I mean, we pay a little bit more, almost as much as we paid in the States. But we're in a very good community. We have, as you guys have seen, a pretty cool villa. We've got a pool. We've got a decent sized yard.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we are paying for what we wanted.
Yeah. Yeah. And um, as far as like the I guess inexpensive places here, like some of them are still really nice.
Hmm?
Like there's a community being built behind us, and from what I heard, it's a large apartment complex. There's two of them, and then they're gonna have a pool that connects both. So that's kind of cool. And I think from what I recall or what I heard, they're like $1,000 a month, but you're in this community. Not sure how true that is. I'll have to look into it further, but I mean, for $1,000, I don't think you can find an apartment in.
With these amenities.
Yeah. So, like for instance, like we know somebody that's just rented an apartment, and it's like $1,500 in Texas for a one bedroom, one bath. Um, I mean, in New York, you're not finding anything probably less than 1,500,
If that.
if that. Yeah, yeah. So definitely the price of or the cost of living here, as far as housing goes. I mean, it can get super expensive. There's certain areas here that are really really pricey, really really nice. But then, if you're just looking to have somewhere to stay that's nice and reasonable, you can
And
certainly
safe.
find it. Yeah, and it's certainly safe. That's another thing people talk about, the safety here, and I haven't had any issues. Haven't felt out of place anywhere. Haven't felt unsafe at all. So that's certainly a stigma that this place gets, which kind of pisses me off. And what was the other one? Number six.
5.
Oh, sorry, number five. I'll let you touch on that.
Um, the pet and animal regulation here is very different than in the States.
Hmm.
So, like, for example, vet care in the States is freaking expensive.
Yes.
Where here it's more affordable. Like, for example, when CJ took Sully to the vet in the capital, yes, it was pretty far because he needed to see a specialist, but for blood work was 90 pesos, which is
Like,
like $1 and like 30
yeah.
cents for blood work.
I mean,
We're
the
in the
whole visit
States.
was like $67.
Yeah, we're in the States for blood work. It was like $100 that we were
Yeah.
paying.
And even his medicine. So, like, his Sully's blind and diabetic. So, when we were getting his medicine in the States, it was a small vial. And it was like $98 or something like that.
It was $100 per vial, and he went
Yeah,
through 2.5 a month.
yeah. And
We're here.
yeah, here, his new
Um,
medicine that we got here.
yeah, it's a pen,
Hmm.
and that one pen was $22 with the like
The
the tips, the
Yeah, the
needle
needles.
tips.
Hmm.
Where in the States that didn't include the needles.
Yeah,
It was $20 with the needle tips, and that will last him, I think, 38
Yeah,
days.
38 to 39 days. Yep.
Yeah.
So it's
So there's that.
certainly budget friendly.
However,
Yeah,
with that being said, there's a lot of strays here,
yeah, it's
and
sad to see.
the way that people treat them, it's like, oh, it's just an animal, who gives a shit, you know?
Yep, yep. And you'll just see them walking down the roads, down the highways, just trying to find food. And me being a dog, well, us being dog people, it's just sad to see. Um, I kind of wish I could take them all in and take care of them, but yeah, that's not realistic.
Not at all.
uh,
Number six
no,
is
7. Oh yeah, number 6.
six.
Sorry.
Number six is the lack of postal and delivery services here. So when I say that is, back in the States, you get USPS snail mail
Yeah,
every single freaking day, whether it's trash, bills, or anything, you get it every day.
yeah,
We're here, there is no
yeah.
USPS
There's
snail mail. There's no
There's no
mail.
mail. We don't have mailboxes or anything like that. So if you want to tell them about the process of how
Yeah.
we get stuff.
Yeah, there's no mail. So, for example, for expats who either want to get Amazon packages or whatever, and I guess locals as well, you have to go through a courier that'll give you a P.O. box or some sort of suite number or something like that in the States.
Hmm.
And then they'll ship it here to the courier's office. And then when you pick it up, you pay for the courier fees based on the size of the package
The
and the weight
weight.
of the
Hmm.
package. Where in the States, you've got, USPS, you got UPS, you got FedEx. You've just got a
Yeah.
slew of things
DHL.
coming to you, and it's part of our culture. We're
Hmm.
here, that's not a thing.
Yeah. So you can get things here. It's just a slight workaround, and as long as you have patience and you can wait a few days, there is no Amazon Prime. I mean, from what I heard,
They're working on it.
they're working on it, or there's some spots that can get it, but
It's not Prime.
yeah, it's where we're at right now. It's not. So when we want to order something off Amazon, we have to put the address we have in the states, then they forward it to DR, and then we go and pick it up at a local courier that we use, and we haven't had any problems with that. So um, I have no complaints with it.
I mean, I'm not a huge Amazon shopper anyway, so I guess it works out, but
Hmm.
it's been fine.
Yeah. Yep.
And I guess our bonus one,
Uh
um, and it's just because we're foodies,
huh. We have to do
is
some videos about some local foods.
yeah,
Yeah.
so for example, if you go out to the grocery store, let's say in Texas, you go to HEB and you're starving, like you normally are after food shopping. You have to go to a store outside of HEB to go get something. If you're at like,
Sometimes they have some like
not
pre.
HEB, but I'm
Well, I'm just
saying
saying, like in general, like grocery stores will have some like pre-made food
they
and
do, but
stuff
it's
like
like a
that. But
sandwich or a salad,
yeah,
and that's about it. Or if you're like at a neighborhood Walmart, some of them have like a Subway
Subway.
or a
Yeah,
McDonald's or
yeah.
some shit like that. Here, most of the restaurants have a cafeteria where you can go in there and you can,
It's like a
uh,
home cooked meal.
yeah, it's a home
Hmm.
cooked meal where you could get like what they call la bandera, so rice, beans, meat, salad, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Or they'll have a separate like menu that you can order off of and
Hmm.
get like a fresh
Yeah.
whatever
So
right
like,
off the menu.
yeah. So like the other day, I was in Jumbo, or we were in Jumbo, and that lady brought out that big wok and just started whipping up something right in the middle of the store. And she was a worker there, but I think it was like some seafood mix because they have shrimp, vegetables. I
Hmm.
mean, it smelled delicious. But yeah, it's. I mean, even Nacional, like they got the chicken, the rice,
Or even Unidos, where they have a
Unidos. Yeah.
separate cafeteria, just like Ole did. They have a
Hmm.
separate cafeteria
Yeah.
where they are either already prepared food that you can get, and it's normally, like I said, the rice and beans and
Yeah.
meat and salad and all that
What's going
crap.
in? Hmm.
Or they have like a very small menu where it's like, okay, you may not be able to get, freaking lobster, but you
Yeah.
can get a
Like a
specific,
hot homemade meal,
yeah, yeah,
which is crazy. And Unidos is like a part grocery store, part where like hardware store,
part home
part home.
store.
Yeah,
It's got so much
it's
stuff.
got everything. And then you got the cafeteria where you can literally just go in there and sit down and get something to eat.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are our biggest differences. Um, that we've seen so far being in DR compared to the states. If you live here, if you've been here, or if you stayed for a while, let us know what you think. Add your add your thoughts, comments. We like to interact with you guys. Is there anything that you want to add to it?
Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell,
Hit the bell. Yep.
and follow our TikTok and IG, and that's at We Are Embracing Paradise, and it'll
Yep.
be somewhere on the screen.
Hmm.
And as CJ said, make sure to comment um, and let us know what you think are some of the biggest differences
Yep. Yeah.
between DR and the States.
Yep.
Or is there a specific thing that you're trying to see? How different is it from the States? Just let us know.
Yeah. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.